barbell front squat using a box. Now the box I've selected isn't the best choice, reason being is it's very squishy. Typically most people use a bench or they'll use like a wooden box or something like that. That's going to be much that's going to be a firmer surface to work with and much safer. Other than that, making sure it's firm. The other thing is you want to make sure it's not going to slide on you. There's sort of any horizontal forces applied. Alright, so getting into the exercise. So as previously, not as previously mentioned, there are two variations with your front squat. You can have your elbows up, front squat, or you can have your elbows across. I would recommend elbows across, unless you have fantastic flexibility and you have the ability to put your elbows up in this position. So first, I'll demonstrate elbows across. What's going to happen is you're going to come under the bar, elbows are going to then come up, hands in front, and then the hands are going to go above on the bar, standing up, walking out in front, and then performing your set. Key things to keep in mind with this is the elbows always going to stay up. It should almost feel a little bit uncomfortable, almost like the bars on your neck a bit. If that's the case, try and push and lift your elbows forward and up. This will ensure that the bar stays off your neck. So I'm going to show you what that looks like from the back. Facing the rack, bar is set at about shoulder level, come underneath, elbows come up, step back. All right, I'm next to my box and I'm just going to sit down into my squat. One more. Now, the big thing with front squat is you'll really get punished if your balance and posture is off. So balance, make sure you're pushing through your midfoot, and posture, always make sure you don't drop your chest. As soon as you drop your chest, the bar is going to slide down on you. That's why you always want to avoid that situation. Now, some things to keep in mind with the actual movement itself, movement variation, is make sure you don't use momentum. A common mistake is people sort of sit and then just sort of drop down onto the box, that's something we want to avoid. And just make sure you're pushing through your midfoot and keeping your elbows up. Now the other variation of a front squat is you're going to go sort of shoulder width or just outside. You're going to get full grip on the bar, and then your elbows are going to come under and up. This is a very uncomfortable position for a lot of people, but if you have the expertise, if you're confident, you can give it a go. Same sort of thing, elbows stay up, bar is resting on your shoulders, perform your squat as usual, except you'd be using the box and doing a box front squat instead, just with that grip. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Start with lightweight first, build confidence, and then as your ability improves, you can sort of add more weight to it and go from there.